Good afternoon, everyone. I hope your day is as pleasant as mine was today. I had a good day today, and I'm hoping everyone in the audience today had a good day. Of course, it's always a good day when you talk about someone that's trying to help the lives and save the lives of some of our young people here, especially here in the county of Essex, because Lord knows we need all the help we can get with our young people today. And I'm getting ready to honor a gentleman that I have great respect for what he has been doing with our young people. I heard about his Little League and junior high baseball that he was coaching back in the day. I've heard things like he is a great guy, all the kids and everybody loves him. I've heard things like he's just a great person, period. And this person that I'm talking about is Mr. Joseph Soares Jr., who is the head baseball coach. See, I'm getting ready to give you my stuff, basketball, right? Head baseball coach at Belleville High School. And I've watched Belleville for a while, ever since they had the Torres brother playing football there. They had quite a few other players back in the day. When I say back in the day, it's a little bit back in the day because I was a little back in the day. And I think that this guy is a little unique in what he does because it's not easy when you get kids 14 and 15 years old to get them to play into the framework of what you envision to be something that can be successful. Some kids will grab, then there's some that just defy, because of maybe they weren't taught that way. And sometimes it's difficult to change a kid when he has been built a certain way, and then you try to change that way to fit the system that you need, that you know can be successful. So I have to say to Joe that I admire you for the work you do because of the fact that it's not easy being the father, being the big brother, being the mother with them at times, and being all those things for these young kids because they can confide more in you as a coach than they do with their own brothers and sisters, with their own parents, with their own uncles and aunts. And I have to say that from experience because I did coaching for over 25, almost 30 years, and I still have some that still come to me as adults about things in their life and things of that nature. So I have to honor you for what you do with our young people. But now I got to get back on my script, right? Okay. I just wanted to say that to show the appreciation that it is. That's from a coach to another coach. Good evening. My name is Essex County Freeholder Rufus Johnson, and I'm a large freeholder. And it gives me great pleasure tonight to honor not only a really good guy, but also an outstanding baseball coach. And his name is Joseph Soares Jr., the head coach of Belleville High School. I have up here with me my companion, who is the district freeholder. He represents Belleville. And before I finish my script, I would like him to come and add in because this is my partner in crime. I want all you to know.
Thank you. Thank you, Freeholder Johnson. Good evening. I'm Freeholder Brendan Gill. I see we've been joined by our president. President BLONNIE Watson is here. I think we also have with us our Freeholder Freeholder Carol Clark, who's joined us as well this evening, and our Clerk to the Freeholder Board and Village Trustee in the Township of South Orange, Deborah Davis Ford. Freeholder Johnson said I'm his companion and colleague on the board, and I appreciate that. And Freeholder Johnson is always in coach mode and has been been good to the rookies like myself on the board. So once a coach, always a coach. So Freeholder Johnson, thank you for everything that you do for the members of the board. You know, for the newer members of the board, thank you so much. So I just wanted to be here. I also have the opportunity to represent Belleville, to coach, to you and your family. I am a big fan of high school sports. I'm a graduate of Montclair High School. So I want you to know I support the Belleville Buccaneers always, unless they're playing my Montclair Mounties. But you had a tremendous year, which I think was recognized by the Star-Ledger, and as an elected official, you know, it really gives me great pleasure to recognize the accomplishment of people in the community who don't often get recognized, who are really, in my opinion, the true heroes because they put in the time and the effort to spend with our youth. My father is a 43-year public school teacher in the township of Montclair, so I have a great appreciation for those who, and love for those who dedicate themselves to our public school systems, especially at a time when our public schools and those who are the backbone of it, our coaches and our teachers, seem to be under attack. So please know that it gives me great honor to be here with Freeholder Johnson tonight to honor you and your accomplishments, not only your accomplishments, but also your family, I'm sure, because you could not be a great coach without a great family behind you, and I'm sure with also a great group of kids. So congratulations to you on behalf of the Freeholder Board, and please know that unless you're playing Montclair, you will you'll absolutely have my support, and best of luck to you and your family in the future. All the best.
Thank you, Freeholder Gill. Now to get back to my script.
Thank you, Freeholder.
Joe, would you please join me up here while I talk just a little bit about you? I didn't say a whole lot, but there's so much more to say to you. You know, we are honoring Joe tonight because he was named the Star-Ledger's 2013 Essex County Baseball Coach of the Year. And I think that deserves a round of applause. You know, Joe was named the Essex County Coach of the Year in recognition of his coaching skills and his team's outstanding 2013 season, when it posted an overall record of 23-4, was undefeated in its division, 15-0, and made a great run in the state tournament all the way to the sectional semifinals. Joe's exceptional teaching talents were further acknowledged when 9 members of his team was named to the Super Essex Conference's all-conference team. 5 players were named to the first team. 3 were named to the second team, and the 9th player received honorable mention. And just in case there's any doubters out there, although I know there aren't, I just know it isn't, the fact that Joe was named Coach of the Year is definitely no fluke, because it's not the first time he has received this honor. Joe was also named Essex County Coach of the Year in 2009, when his team was 17-14 and made it to the semifinals of both the Greater Newark Tournament and the state sectionals. So on behalf of the entire Essex County Freeholder Board, and I see my other colleague, Patricia Seabolt, who has just came in at large, we would like to say to you, Joe, job well done, but you have a lot more work that has to be done. I'd like to acknowledge that his principal is here. His principal, would you please stand up? Vice principal. And I'm going to do the honors of saying his wife and his daughter is here. Am I correct? Stand up, please. It's not easy being a coach's wife, right? So, Joe, the resolution. I'm not going to read the resolution because it basically has the things that we talked about in it, and it would be redundant going over and over it. But Joe, I would like my colleagues to come up and take some pictures if you don't mind, and then we'll have you say a few words. Okay?
I just asked Freeholder Johnson if I could just say something for a minute. And Coach, you're going to understand where this is coming from, and so will the principals and anybody else who has taught or had anything to do with athletics at Belleville High School. A dear friend of mine lost her battle in life a couple years back, and that was Karen Fusella. For those of you who don't know, I would be Pepper in the Salt and Pepper coaching duo that coached the Lady Monarchs and that coached AAU. Youth Games, United States Youth Games. The Lady Monarchs was our AAU team. And so when I think of Belleville High School, I think of some fierce battles with EO back in the old Big Ten days, but I also think of some really good folks. And Coach Fu comes to mind. So I know she'd be thrilled to see you reach this level, and God bless you and Godspeed.